field. Boarding school held many secrets, but none were as precious as the melodies that danced from the little music box in the common room. It was a relic, passed down through generations of students, its delicate tune a constant friend through lonely nights and stormy weather. But one grey afternoon, a silence fell. The music box had stopped. A hush spread through the room as the youngest of the students turned the key one last time. Nothing. Just a sad, metallic click. Tears welled in her eyes. It felt like a piece of the school's heart had just gone quiet. The students gathered around, their faces a mixture of concern and sorrow. "It's broken," someone whispered, the words hanging heavy in the air. "Forever," another asked, his voice trembling. The music box wasn't just an object, it was a keeper of memories. Its tune had celebrated birthdays, soothed homesickness, and lulled countless children to sleep. To lose, it felt like losing a part of their shared history, a part of themselves. They remembered a time when its melody filled every corner, a promise that even on the darkest days, there was beauty and hope. Just as despair began to settle in, Lila, a quiet girl who spent most of her time with books and gears, stepped forward. She rarely spoke, but her eyes held a spark of determination. "Let me see it," she said softly. Carefully, she took the fragile box into her hands, her fingers tracing the faded paintings on its wooden shell. While the others saw a lost cause, Lila saw a puzzle. She saw tiny gears, a delicate spring, and a story that wasn't ready to end. She carried it to her corner, her tools laid out like a surgeon's instruments. Hours turned into a long, quiet evening. Thouded children watched from a distance, Theos, resting on Lila's small, steady hands. The room was filled with the soft sounds of clicking and turning as she worked, her brow furrowed in concentration. She wasn't just fixing a machine. She was mending a broken heart, piece by tiny piece. It was a silent, delicate dance between patience and hope. At one point, a tiny gear slipped, and a collective gasp filled the room. But Lila simply smiled, picked it up, and continued her work. She was breathing life back into the silence. Finally, with a soft click that sounded different from all the others, Lila looked up. She held the box, a gentle smile gracing her lips. With a deep breath, she turned the key. For a moment, there was only silence. And then, a single, clear note emerged. Then, another and another, until the familiar, beautiful melody filled the room once more, sweeter than ever before. Cheers and happy tears erupted. The music box was alive. Its song was a reminder that even when things seem broken, a little kindness and courage can make them whole again, filling our world with hope. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey. This story touched your heart. Please like, share, and subscribe for more tailies from our little school. We'll see you next time.